Hey guys, it's Nate Davis here at Calusa Country Club. It's been some time since my last community video, and I wanted to take some time to bring everyone up to speed on just get the big picture rundown here in the neighborhood. I'll fill you in on all the progress in the neighborhood from the amenities, the 12-hole course, some of the cool, exciting things that I actually didn't even know about that's coming to the area, as well as a lot of awards that Lakewood Ranch has gotten as well. So I'm going to go into detail on all of that, give you the rundown on recent sales, some inventory specials in the neighborhood, as well as some other community resources that are going to really come in handy for those of you that have been sticking around to see as the community updates and progresses. So again, I'm Nate Davis, the new home consultant in the neighborhood, and I'm looking forward to having you around for this next video. All right, so first and foremost, the big question on everyone's mind is the amenities. Obviously, the community is still very early in construction right now, but the good news is that we're already off and running on some of the amenities. For those that you are following, you know that to be true. The pro shop got a roof on it, interior framework being done as we speak, and so love to see that moving along. The 12-hole course, we're gonna do a little flyover so you can get a feel for how that's really developing. Currently, we have an estimated completion date around Thanksgiving. So anybody in the neighborhood by the end of the year is gonna have access to 2 golf courses. That's gonna be 30 holes of golf, an 18-hole and a 12-hole course. And so love to see that all within the first 12 to 13 months of the community even breaking ground. So this is big. Most builders, a lot of builders don't do that right off the jump. So happy to see things moving along as they are here with us in Calusa. And I also wanted to share a nice video of the pool house. So this is a satellite pool. For those of you who are like, what in the world is a satellite pool? It's a cozy little pool house. It's a heated pool that's great for people in the area who maybe don't want to go to the main pool, but want something a little bit quieter, a little cozier. There will be 3 of these in the neighborhood. This is the first one with a completion date set for late this year, early 2026. So here's the drone flyover of it. So I recently learned as some of the construction was happening along Bourneside Road, butting up to the neighborhood, is I kept seeing these large roadways on either side of the street. As you know, it'll be a 4-lane road. Bourneside will be 4 lanes. But I kept seeing these large, what look like paved sidewalks. And so happy to announce that there's going to be really nice, spacious, looks like 10-foot sidewalks on either side of Bourneside. And that's great news. Everybody likes to walk, maybe walk a pet, ride a bike. These days there's so many different pieces of equipment, whether it's an electric bike. So this is going to be a great way to get around the area and the neighborhood or go on a nice nature walk. It's an absolutely beautiful walk up Bourneside. Lots of mature trees on either side of the street. And I was personally really happy when I heard this going in. The stretch along Bourneside from 70 to 64 is exactly 4.1 miles. So you can certainly cover a lot of ground just on that street alone. And it's just great to see how Lakewood Ranch is all connected, community to community. So it's easy to get around, even if you're just going for a long bike ride or a walk. So I'll do a little footage here so you can see some of the paved sidewalks along Bourneside. So I really want to start incorporating some new news and things like that that's happening around the Lakewood Ranch area. Sometimes in a month you can get a lot of progress in a community like Calusa, and sometimes it's just your normal building progress and things like that. So we're going to stretch a little bit outside to the greater Lakewood Ranch. And so first of all, Lakewood Ranch was recently awarded the #1 multi-generational community in the country, yet again, retaining their title, which is so cool. Every city in Florida offers something different. Now, Lakewood Ranch in particular has got activities for everybody, no matter what walk of life, young professionals, empty nesters, retirees. It's got a beautiful blended demographic, and we're really proud and happy to receive that award once again. So back to back, 2 years running. Also, wanted to highlight a couple cool features. The new Lake Manatee pre-K through 8th is going to be completed right at the north side of the neighborhood, closer to State Road 64. This is big news. You know, whether or not you are someone who's going to take advantage of schools, the proximity from the neighborhood to the school, especially with the caliber of schools that the Lakewood Ranch puts into this area, is only going to help with equity, resale value, and just add to the overall value of the neighborhood. So really happy to hear about Lake Manatee, which will be open. The middle school will be open this year with an elementary school following shortly behind it. So love to see these new additions to the neighborhood. Also, one of my favorite places to go on a Sunday morning is the Waterside Farmers Market. This is open from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. every single Sunday. My wife and I love to go down there. They've got local vendors and entrepreneurs. You can get anything from local crafts, raw honey, homemade sourdough bread, and some produce as well. It's a great way to spend your Sunday morning. And it was just voted #1 farmers market in the state of Florida. So as if we didn't have enough things or reasons to be excited about what we have here already, this is just icing on the cake. So thought I'd share that with everybody who may or may not know. A big thank you to everybody who showed up to the Sunset Model Tour. We had a great turnout. It was awesome to see people come and tour our newly furnished models. We've got the Maria, the Somerville, the Bougainvillea, and the Lakeside, which is actually the newest of the 4 that we offer here. So we had great food, some drinks. It was good to see some familiar faces as well as some new ones. And if you missed out on that, don't worry. I'm going to be hosting more events here in the future. So, and if you're just interested in scheduling a tour for yourself, I'd be happy to break away and show you what we've got going on here with these new designs and layouts. So don't hesitate to reach out if you want to take a tour. So on another note, so much is happening in the neighborhood. When it comes to homes for sale, then homes sold, new available inventory, prices, incentives. So I do have quite a few resources. So if you can't wait for those monthly videos, which really don't go into excruciating detail, but you want some of the nitty-gritty details on the availability and whatnot, I have some great resources. For example, my Facebook page is a great resource. I'm very active with my YouTube page, posting new releases and video walkthroughs. So especially now, we don't have model homes of our condominiums. So I have lots of walkthrough videos like that on my YouTube page. So if you'd like some more resources or need to be guided on where to find those, reach out to me. I'll include some links and I'll include some information here, but let me know how I can help. I know this is a big deal. I always tell people we're not shoe shopping, right? There's a lot of details that go into buying a home. So help me help you make this process easy. So yeah, we are moving right along, actually. We've got move-in ready homes in the neighborhood. Some of our first residents, I know I said that it could be as early as this month, but we're still waiting on a final inspection with the county so we can tie into the city sewer. And once we get through that milestone, we can start closing and getting some new residents into Calusa, which is very exciting. But we do have some move-in ready inventory. So if you or know someone who has a quick turnaround, needs a beautiful 3-car garage, 2-car garage, we've got some great options like the one right here. This is a Princeton floor plan that we have available in the neighborhood right now with a pool, beautiful home, golf course view. So a lot of options just like this that we have available. So let me know if you have any interest or want to see other homes or condos like it. So I talked about all the different resources that I make available to clients when it comes to information on the neighborhood, the Facebook page, the YouTube channel. Now, probably the most important and valuable one would be my constant contact landing page. So there's a Calusa community landing page that I make available to everybody, where every 2 days I update all the inventory, all the HOA fees, all the availabilities. I include drone footage, video walk tours, floor plans, and anything else you could possibly want as you're making all your considerations in the neighborhood. So if you don't have that, let me know and I'll be happy to share it. It's usually in all the email signatures and my email links and things of that nature. There are, 5 different agents at Calusa Country Club. So, obviously, I work very hard just to make sure everybody has everything that they need. So if you guys do decide that you want to make a tour or make a visit to Calusa here in Lakewood Ranch, I would love to personally take care of you. So when you're ready to book that plane ticket, give me a call. I'll block out some time during whatever day is best for you. We'll do a full tour of the neighborhood, see all of our available homes, layouts, designs. That way I can make sure that you get A-rated service during your trip. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for sticking around through the entire video if you made it this far. If you guys want any more information or want me to include any specific details on the neighborhood in my next video, just, you can comment or send me a quick email. Let me know what you guys are looking for. Obviously, the more info you get, the better. I know that. I'm doing my best. I appreciate everybody following along, and we'll talk to you soon.